Hello, everyone. Welcome to Everyday Prepared. Thanks for watching. Today, I wanted to do a video. It's the end of March, so I want to do a kind of a recap of all the things we've gotten accomplished as far as prepping goes for the month of March. Kind of a couple reasons. This way, next year, I can go back in February and watch this video to see what I got accomplished in March and kind of know where to set the bar. So that way next March I can look and be like, yeah, okay, we did this much, so we want to do that much at least, plus a little more next year. That way we keep growing. And the other reason is so you guys, if you have something you want to drop down in comments and let me know, what did you get accomplished this month? If there's something, and you don't have to list everything. I'm going to go through whatever I remember that we did this month. But if you guys don't want to list every single thing you did and bought and all of that, it's fine. But if you have something like you think is unusual or maybe something nobody's thought of, drop it down below. It could help somebody out or may give them an idea on something they hadn't even thought about that they might need or a different road to take, something like that. So if you have something this month you did, drop it in the comments down below and let us all know. Okay. So let's do this. Food for March, and I sat down this morning and made a few notes because I didn't keep track throughout the month. I didn't even have an idea for this video until the month was over half over. So there could be some stuff from the beginning of the month that I've forgotten about, but it is what it is, and I have what I remember I got. So if we start with food, if you watch my prepping 101, prepping on a budget videos, you'll know I recommend every week when you go to the grocery store to buy one extra meal or two extra meals, whatever you have the money for. Just buy an extra meal or two a week. So this month, let's see, we got, excuse me, if you take chicken, we like the thin sliced chicken breast. It thaws out faster, it cooks more evenly, and you don't have this big chunk of chicken that you're trying to chew through. So we like that. However, I just went and checked the prices on it. That chicken is $6.22 a pound. The family pack of chicken breasts is $2.97 a pound. So what we started doing is we'll go buy that family pack of chicken breast. We bring it home, put it in the freezer for about an hour, let it firm up good, and then we slice it ourselves. We'll slice it into the size of chicken we want for our meal, put two of them in a bag, and we vacuum seal them, put them in the freezer. And out of those usually have five chicken breasts in them, and out of five chicken breasts, we'll usually get 5 meals of chicken breasts, and then one meal of like we'll have leftover stuff that we trim off and we dice it up. So if we're making like a stir fry or a soup or something like that, we have one meal of diced chicken for that. So this month we added 7 meals of chicken. And I we added 1 or 2 meals of ham steaks. We really like the ham steaks, so we do that. We added a couple of those this month. On vegetables, we prefer frozen corn over canned corn. So again, instead of buying those small bags, which are more expensive and we waste a lot of, we buy the big bag and we portion it out into 2 servings and we vacuum seal it and then put it in the freezer. So this month we added 8 of those. Canned vegetables, green beans, zucchini, stuff like that, we added 8 cans. Other side dishes, I don't remember the first of the month, but I know this month we added 4 mac and cheeses, which on my last video I told you guys to really start paying attention to how much you're paying for the stuff you like. And this is the blue box original mac and cheese. That's the one we like. We don't like the store brands. We don't like any of the special stuff. Just the old original blue box mac and cheese. And when you're at the store, since I've been paying attention to that kind of thing, I know that that is normally $1.36 a box. Not a big deal. It's not that much money. Even if it was more expensive than all the other mac and cheeses, it's the one we like. So that's the one I'm going to get. But we were at the store walking through, and they had it out on an end aisle, had it on sale for $1 a box. So okay, well, we were going to get some different sides to go with our dinners, but they had the mac and cheese on sale. It's the kind we like, so we got 4 boxes of those added in. Things to try this month. We tried the canned ham, and those I'm sure you've seen them all years ago. It's just a can that has a ham in it. It's 16 ounces of ham. It was $4 and some change, but it's processed ham. It's chopped up and reformed. But we got one of those to try, and we sliced it up and we just cooked it in a skillet to give it a little more flavor. And it's actually really good. The texture's a little bit weird on it. If you're expecting, like, we like ham steak, we get those and we cook them on that skillet or on the griddle or something, and they're amazing. But the canned ham texture is different because it is chopped and reformed, but the flavor there is good. So we got another one or two of those in there. The next thing we have to try is canned. It looks like a soup can, but it has barbecue beef and one has barbecue pork. So we got one of each of those to try. We haven't tried them yet. We just got those a few days ago. So we're gonna try those. And all those, the canned ham and the canned barbecue, they've got like a year and a half or 2 year best by dates on them. So they're good for quite a while. Um, we're gonna try those probably this week, see how the barbecue does. And if it's good, then that's just one other thing we're going to add in our rotation when we're buying things. And I get people all the time that say things like, well, who cares if you like it? You know, if you're starving to death, you're going to eat it. That's very true, but that's the whole thing of prepping, you know, is I don't want to be forced to eat something I don't really like. So we test this stuff out where now, hey, we don't like it, we just get rid of it, don't get it again. Whereas, you know, if it's an emergency situation and you're stuck in the house and you're out of food, who wants to eat it? So we buy food that we like to eat. And I want to say that's all we got on food this month. Not too bad. Um, one of the things that I've been debating and I've been looking at now is a stand-up freezer. We have, you know, the refrigerator with the freezer on top and a small, not a small, but maybe a medium-sized chest freezer. I'm really thinking of adding an upright freezer to that. So that's one thing I have on my little board of ideas, of things that are coming up. I've been working a lot with the garden this month. Even though it's not garden time outside yet, it's still cold and windy and crappy out. I have a ton of tomatoes growing inside, and I have 3 tomato plants that I've been working on for maybe 2 months now, and I finally this last week I got them all tied up and put up in the cages, and one of them's about 4 feet tall. They all three have blooms on them, so hopefully I get some tomatoes pretty soon. In my little seed starter, I had cucumbers, jalapeno peppers, green peppers, and dill that have all sprouted up, and I've transferred into the little biodegradable pots where when it's garden time, you just take them outside, plant the whole pot and all. So those are doing good. They're not outside yet. They're still on my shelf and they're under the heat lamp and the grow lights and stuff. I still have zucchini, more jalapenos, more green peppers, cilantro, chives, and green beans that haven't sprouted yet. So they're in the seed starter now. Outside in the garden, we got planted a row of onions. We first part of the month there was a week of pretty warm temperatures, and the weekend was really nice. And I had some onion bulbs, so it's like, hey, let's go ahead and plant one and just see what happens. So we planted a row of onion bulbs, and then while we were out there, we went ahead and did a row of carrots and a row of radishes. So far, all we have there are 6. I checked last night. Onions sprouting up. So they're starting to warm up a little more. The ground temperature's coming up, so that stuff is starting to sprout. One thing I missed out on is I planned on I'm off every other Friday. So with it being tax season, Carmen doesn't have a lot of time off. She's working all the time. So I was like, well, I'm off on Friday. I'm going to go get a truckload of dirt to kind of top off our raised bed garden because it needs a little more. It needed a little more dirt in it. And anyway, that Friday came and I totally forgot about it. So I did not get my truckload of dirt that I needed. So we just went and we bought. I think we bought 10 bags of topsoil and 5 or 6 bags of compost, and we mixed together and put a little bit more dirt in the garden beds. So I don't know if I'll still go and get a truckload or not. Wouldn't hurt anything to have it, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Water this month, I somehow missed the case. I don't know how. I haven't been drinking as much bottled water now that I have my big Berkey water filter. I'll drink a bottle of water and then I just fill it up in there and drink it like that when I'm at home. So yeah, somehow I just missed the case of water. So I didn't get my 4 gallons of water this month. So next month in April, I'm gonna have to step it up, get a little extra water. Other things we got this month. We got 2 books this month. First one I want to tell you about. This is the Lost Book of Herbal Remedies. This is super cool. It tells all kinds of different plants and different uses for them. I'm mainly interested in insect repellent right now because my yard is overrun with ants. I've tried all the chemicals. I've tried everything to get rid of them, and I think I've just made them stronger. So we're gonna try some peppermint and spearmint and things like that that you plant around your house, and they're supposed to be really good at getting rid of bugs. So we'll see how that works. This other book we got, this is an amazing book. It's called The Lost Ways. There is so much. You can see how thick this book is. There is so much stuff in here. If you want to learn how to render lard or make pemmican or hardtack or old like pioneer recipes, there's a bunch of pioneer recipes in here. How to build a smokehouse, how to hand drill a well, so much stuff. It has information on different plants, what's edible, how to test if they're edible, and it's I can't recommend this book highly enough. It's really cool so far what I've read of it. Other than that, when I talk about being adaptable, that's what prepping is all about. It's to make yourself adaptable. When things happen, you want to be adaptable to do what's best for you and your family, right? So, one of Carmen's clients come in and they're just chit chatting about stuff, and turns out that this couple they bought a portable generator, got it home, tried it out a little bit, liked it, but decided, hey, it would be better for us if we got a whole house generator. So they got the whole house generator, and they're like, we really don't need the portable generator anymore. So they were going to sell it. So Carmen asked about it, and it was a really good price, so a good deal. So we bought it. Right, so now we have a portable generator. It's 3,500 watts, I believe. But we were able to divert money we would have spent at the grocery store to pay for this generator because we had enough food that we could really cut down on what we buy in the store. I can't say skip the grocery store altogether because there's still milk and bread and things like that that not really good to stock up on, but we can cut a lot of our grocery bill out that way. And really, I think the only other thing I got this month, I'll stand up here and show you. These are the Vertx grip pants. They're have the same number of pockets as the Delta stretches, which are still my favorite. But this material is so soft. It is amazingly soft right out of the box. I just got these last night, so I don't know how I feel about them. They're pretty comfortable so far. But they have these 2 pockets here, and these pockets do have wallet traps in them. So if you need to secure something in them, that's fine. They still have the upper mag pockets up here, and then down below they have pockets where the Delta stretch pockets are, but these are a little bit wider. So And I tested that you can actually fit an AR magazine down here as well as in the upper pockets or in the thigh pockets. So lots of options on pockets, and these are really comfortable. And if you go to Vertx right now, they're on sale for like half price. That's the reason I got these. I was going to go and get me another pair of the Delta Stretches. I was going to try the Delta Stretch Lights, which I'm really curious about. But I saw these were on sale for half price. So I was like, well, I'm going to try them. So I'll have to go back later and get me my Delta Stretches. But so far, these have been great. I like them. They're very comfortable. Like I said, they're stretchy and lots of pockets. I don't know I'll ever use these front thigh pockets, but it is what it is. They're soft, stretchable pants. And I will drop it down below. I have a referral code for Vertx. So even if you're not thinking of buying Vertx products, click on that link and go check their website out at least. It keeps track of traffic from this channel. So sometime in the future, hopefully we'll get enough people clicking that link that, you know, I can go to Vertx and be like, hey, look at all this traffic I'm driving your way. Give my guys some kind of discount. Even if we can just get free shipping on stuff for you guys, that'd be great. So use those links. And the same thing with the Amazon links I'll put below. Um, Even if you're not planning on buying anything, if you can click the links and go visit and just browse around a little bit if you're bored, um, it really helps the channel out. It shows engagement with the channel. It shows traffic and things like that, and it really helps us out on the business side of things here. So other than that, like I said, if you guys have something, what did you do to prep in March? Drop it down below. Let us know what you did. If you drop the ball on something, hey, let us know too. Hold yourself accountable for your own prepping. Like, you're not going to get everything done in a month you want to get done. End of story. It's 99% of the time never going to happen. If it happens every month, then you're not pushing yourself hard enough, right? So, let us know. Hold yourself accountable. No, we're not here to make fun of you. Like I said, I didn't. There's a couple items on my list that I wanted to get done this month that I didn't. And it is what it is. We just have to go back, try a little bit harder next month, and keep continuing to grow. So I thank you guys for watching. And like I said, please use those links and please like, share, all that stuff on here. Really helps us out. If you have a friend that may be thinking about getting into prepping or any of that stuff, if they just like to wear pants, Vertx pants, share this video with them. Let them check it out. We'd be love to have them on this journey with us. And until next time, take care.